Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Morgan. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I am talking about being able to heal from your past relationships. We all go through those relationship ups and downs, and sometimes it just doesn't work out the way that we wish it would have worked out, right? It could be mutual, it could be just completely not what we wanted. But either way, there's a process to healing, and it's important that we take the time to heal before we go into the next relationship. And so I just wanted to share a couple points, especially as we come through this Valentine's Day season, which can be hard whether you're newly single or you've been single for a while, right? It can be tough, and especially if you haven't fully completely moved on from your past relationships. And so I just wanted to take the time today to just share a few tips that have worked for me in being able to heal and being able to move on, to grow, and do the things that I love to do and that God has called me to do. But before I go into my 5 points today, I do just want to preface this with the importance of forgiveness. Whoever has wronged you, be it a significant other or friend, a parent, a relative, a coach, a teacher, whoever, whatever type of relationship it was, make sure you forgive that person. You can never fully move on until you completely forgive someone and you are able to release them to God. I know sometimes forgiveness is like a tough word, but being able to release them into God's hands and for God to do with them what God needs to do with them is out of your hands, right? So now we are moving on to our 5 points for today. One, cut off all possible connections. Mutual friends, old places you guys used to go to together, whatever it is, on Facebook, maybe you need to block them. Maybe you need to block their phone number. I don't know. Maybe it's that bad, maybe it's not. Whatever you need to do though to block that communication so that they can't get a doorway back in, take that, proceed with caution, and do what it is that you need to do that's going to help you to stay on track for what it is that God has for you. Number 2, take time alone. Learn to enjoy time to yourself. It shouldn't always be filled up with other people. There's nothing wrong with you being someone who likes to be around other people, but learn to enjoy time to yourself. If you don't like to just enjoy time to you alone sometimes, well, maybe there's a reason somebody else doesn't want to. Number 2, learn to take time alone. It's important that we learn to enjoy time to ourselves and we learn to be by ourselves at times. Now, that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with always wanting to be around people, but if you don't learn to enjoy you and to enjoy your own company, there may be an issue there, and maybe that's part of the hiccup when you're getting into these other relationships, because if you don't like to be with you, there might be an issue with other people liking to be with you too. So just learn to enjoy time with yourself and be confident and content in that time, okay? Number 3, pray. Pray, pray, pray. Prayer is so important, and prayer has gotten me through so much in my life, even when I didn't realize it was really working. But prayer, it's not just about ranting to God or spilling out all of our heart or crying through the whole thing, but it's a great time to be transparent. God, I feel this way. This is what happened. This is how I feel. I should have seen the signs. Maybe I didn't see the signs at all, and I feel blindsided and I feel stupid. And whatever it is, just pour your heart out to God, but also take the time to listen. Take the time to be quiet and listen to what it is that God has to say, because a lot of times what he has to say is very different than our own perspective on the situation, and he can offer a lot of guidance that maybe we hadn't thought of. So make sure that you pray, but also take the time to listen. 4, find support in a community of friends. Now, this doesn't always have to be like your group of close friends or your best friends, but this could even be like a community at church, or maybe you are part of an organization in the community in your neighborhood that there are some people there that you just like to be around. Get around some people that are positive, that are energetic, that are able to see your potential, and that are able to speak life into where it is that you are going. And then 5, do the things that you love to do. Especially as women, sometimes we can end up getting into relationships where we put ourselves to the back, or we put our needs last, and it's all about what this person wants, what this person wants to do, and I'll get to myself later. Well, this is the time where you can do what you want to do. You can do those things that you love to do. This is the time where you can do those things that you love to do. You can take those new classes, or you can go to that dance class, or you can go skating, or you can go painting, whatever it is. Just take the time to do what you love to do. When you take the time to do the things that you love, it builds yourself up, and you're more confident going into the next relationship to say, I like to do this. I hope that helps you. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope that that really helps you. Again, those are some tips that have helped me leading from one relationship into the next. Make sure that you're taking that time to pause in between and really reflect, so that way you can grow, that way you can prosper in your next relationship, and you're not making some of the same mistakes, right? We want to get better as we continue to grow and as we continue to elevate in our relationships. So definitely take the time to heal, take the time to reflect, and don't forget to forgive, even forgiving yourself, okay? We all make mistakes, and now it's time to continue to move forward with our life and the things that God has for us. So I love you. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to like this video, share it with a friend, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.